I swear I didn't expect my heart to get ripped out at 20 years old, especially by the girl I'd known since we were kids. But that's exactly where I found myself, staring at my phone, trying to understand how someone could go from warm, excited, and connected to cold enough to make me question if I imagined the whole relationship. We weren't officially labeled anything, sure, but we talked every day. We flirted. We planned stuff. She told me things she didn't tell anyone else. It felt real enough that I caught myself smiling at random times just because her name popped up on my screen. I thought she felt it too. She came back into my life on my birthday. Out of nowhere. A simple, happy birthday, smiley face from her, and suddenly we were texting nonstop like we were 14 again, except this time it didn't feel childish. It felt like maybe we were finally getting the chance we never had. But a few months in, something shifted. I noticed she stopped replying with the same energy. Conversations felt dry. Her messages got shorter. Sometimes she'd disappear for hours. And look, I try to be understanding. She's in college, she's busy, she plays violin, she's got rehearsals. Life happens. Every time I asked about it, she'd brush it off and say she talks like that to everyone. That if anything, she talked to me the most. I wanted to believe her so badly. But last night, everything fell apart. Out of nowhere, she texted me, saying she was tired of texting every day. Like the same routine we built together suddenly annoyed her. And today, she dropped the bomb. She asks me, super casually, like she's asking me what I want for dinner. Okay, this is a dumb question, but is it fine if I date another guy? For a second, I swear I stopped breathing. My heart just sank. I stared at the screen, thinking she had me joking. But the longer I looked at it, the more I realized she wasn't joking at all. She was testing how much bullshit I tolerate. I told her straight, if you're asking me this, then you've already made your decision. And she kept pushing, trying to get me to say yes so she could feel less guilty. Like I was supposed to bless her cheating before she even did it. Then she starts describing the guy. Selfish, arrogant, no ambitions, but pretty. My stomach dropped. Then she adds, it's not like this is for the whole life. That line hit me like a punch. Not for the whole life. So what? I was supposed to be this safe husband she'd run back to after playing around? A backup plan? I lost it. I typed back in pure rage, not even thinking. That's fun. You're gonna mess around with whoever you want while I'm building my career, and when you're done, you'll want a comfortable guy to marry. I'm not that guy. Have a good day. She replied with a sticker. A stupid, emotionless sticker. Like my heart meant nothing. Hours later, I'm still sitting there staring at my phone. Part of me wants to text her again. Part of me wants to ask what he looks like, who he is, why she chose him over me. And part of me wonders if I'm being dramatic, or if I was just too blind to see the truth sooner. But the worst part? I thought we were something, and maybe she never did. And I didn't know it yet, but the real heartbreak was still coming. After that stupid sticker she sent, I put my phone face down on my bed and just sat there. My room felt too quiet, like every sound in the house disappeared, just so I could hear my own thoughts tearing me apart. I kept replaying everything in my head. Every late night call, every inside joke, every time she told me she liked talking to me more than anyone else. It all felt fake now, like I was remembering a movie instead of my real life. And the more I thought about it, the more it stung. She didn't even apologize. Not once. She just moved on. Meanwhile, I was pacing around my room like I'd just been punched in the chest. I wanted to scream. I wanted to block her. I wanted to ask her why she thought I'd be okay with this. My phone buzzed once, just a random email, but my heart jumped thinking it was her. It wasn't. I won't lie, some part of me started wondering if I messed up somewhere. If maybe I texted too much. If maybe I made her feel smothered. But then my brain would snap back and remind me. She didn't want space. She wanted someone else. It wasn't about me being too available. It was about her being already gone. That thought made my stomach twist. Later that night, I went for a walk to clear my head. It was cold, the kind of cold where your breath fogs up in front of you, but it was the only thing keeping me grounded. And while I was walking, this messed up urge came over me. I wanted to know who he was. I didn't want her back. I just wanted to understand what made her choose some arrogant, no ambition pretty boy over the guy who actually cared. I even opened our chat again, thumb hovering over the keyboard, ready to type. Send me his picture. But I stopped. because deep down, I already knew whatever she sent would probably hurt worse than anything she'd said earlier. And honestly, I wasn't sure I could take another hit. I tried to sleep, but my brain wouldn't shut up. Every time I closed my eyes, I kept imagining her laughing with him, choosing him, talking to him the way she used to talk to me. It made my chest tighten in a way I didn't know was possible. And I didn't know it then, but the next morning would hit even harder, because that's when I'd learned something that changed the whole story. I woke up the next morning feeling like I hadn't slept at all. My phone was still on my nightstand, and even though I told myself not to check it, the first thing I did was look for her name. Nothing. No message. No sorry. Not even a half-hearted good morning. Just emptiness. I dragged myself out of bed and tried to distract myself with anything. Classwork, grabbing breakfast, scrolling through memes, but everything felt dull. Every little thing reminded me of her. Even stupid stuff, like a song she liked or a notification sound she once joked about. And that's when I saw it. A mutual friend had posted a story on Instagram. I wasn't even paying attention until I saw a blurry background that looked familiar. Her campus, the music building, and then, right in the corner, her, standing close to some dude. At first, I couldn't tell who he was, but the body language hit me immediately. She was leaning toward him, hair tucked behind her ear, smiling in a way she hadn't smiled with me for weeks. The guy had his hand on the railing behind her, kind of angled toward her like he'd done it 100 times. I felt sick. I kept staring at it, hoping, praying. I was misinterpreting it. Maybe it was just the angle. Maybe they were talking about homework. Maybe I was overreacting because I still cared too much. But then the friend posted another clip, a clearer one. And there they were, walking side by side, laughing, and she nudged his shoulder like she used to do to me. The exact same mannerisms. The exact same smile. The same playful shove she once claimed she only did when she liked someone. My heart just dropped. It wasn't a random guy she was asking about. It wasn't some hypothetical question. She was already spending time with him. Already close. Already comfortable. Already moving on. And the worst part? This didn't look like something new. It looked like something that had been happening for a while. I sat on my bed staring at the ceiling, feeling like the world had tilted. And for the first time since this started, a thought crossed my mind that made everything feel heavier. Maybe she'd been done with me long before she said it. Maybe I was the only one still holding on. I wanted to message her. I wanted to tell her I saw it. I wanted to confront her, ask her if this was the guy, if this was the reason she pulled away. But my hands wouldn't move, because deep down, I already knew the answer. And just when I thought the day couldn't get worse, she texted me again. 9 words. Cold, casual, almost cheerful. And those 9 words flipped everything upside down. The message popped up when I least expected it. I was sitting there, still replaying that stupid Instagram story in my head, while my phone buzzed with her name on the screen. For a second, my chest tightened the way it always used to, like my brain hadn't caught up with reality yet. But when I opened the message, everything inside me just went quiet. She wrote, "Hey, are we good? I don't want things weird." That was it. 9 words. No emotion. No guilt. No acknowledgement of what she'd said. No acknowledgement of the pain she caused. Just this weird, almost cheerful attempt to smooth it over like nothing happened. I stared at the message so long my eyes burned. She wanted things not weird. After asking me if she could date someone else, after emotionally checking out weeks ago, after laughing with some dude like I never existed, something in me just snapped. Not angrily, not out of bitterness, just clarity. I realized she didn't care about me the way I care about her. Not even close. She wanted me to be okay with being an optional extra in her life, a backup, someone she kept around because it was convenient, not because she actually valued me. And for once, it actually made sense why everything felt one-sided. Why I was always the one waiting, always the one giving more, always the one hoping she'd wake up one day and see me the way I saw her. But she never did. I typed back slowly, choosing my words for the first time without anger or desperation. You don't get to ask that after everything. I'm not good, and I'm not going to pretend I'm okay with you treating me like I'm temporary. I hit send. No over-explaining. No begging. No trying to fix it. Just the truth. She didn't reply. Not a single word. And honestly, I think that silence told me everything I needed to know. The rest of the day, I felt this strange mix of sadness and relief. Sad because I lost someone I genuinely cared about. Relief because I finally saw her for who she really was, and who she wasn't. And somewhere in the middle of that emotional mess, I caught myself wondering if I made the right call. Maybe I should have just let it fade quietly. Maybe confronting her made me look weak. I don't know, but I guess that's something I'll probably think about for a while. Still, one thing is clear now. I deserve someone who doesn't treat me like a placeholder. Someone who doesn't test my loyalty while keeping their options open. Someone who chooses me the same way I choose them. And she was never going to be that person. Anyway, that's the end of it. And guys, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. Make sure to subscribe to Reddit Cheating Stories for more videos like this. And I'll catch you in the next one.